Okay guys, this is a tutorial for the programming example called Just Paper, which is basically given in page number 117 in your textbook. So I'm just gonna follow whatever instructions given in the textbook about what kind of controls and objects you need and what their properties are going to be, and then just show you how to do it in this tutorial. As you can see, I've already created a new project with the name Just Paper. Now I'm gonna rename this to main form, my form. Let me rename this to main form and then change its text to Just Paper. Okay, now I need to add several objects and controls. So let me make this kind of big so that I have a lot of space. So let me add some labels. Let me rename this text to name. And okay, I forgot the colon. And text box. Text box. Where is text? I'm sorry. Here. Now, what I can do, I can copy paste this for now. So, right click, copy, and then paste, put it here, and another one, another one. Basically, I'm counting how many I'll need. So, this would be name, address, city, state, and then zip. So, I right click and copy it. You can also use Control C for the copy, and for each paste I'm not doing the paste thing, instead I'm typing Control V. So let's do change these names. I'm sorry, I accidentally double clicked it, which was not needed. So just go here and change the text to address, this to city, this to state, this to zip code. Oops. Okay, now again I'm copy pasting the text boxes, kind of trying to make it organized. So according to the example, the state and zip should be like this, and something like that. I'll reorganize later on. I need more labels, so I'm gonna use this again. So this should be called standard in brackets 8.5 times 11. Oh, okay. And another one called legal, which has 8.5 times 14. Okay, and more text boxes over there. Okay, so this copy pasting thing basically makes it faster rather than drag and dropping here. Not too fast, but still kind of fast. So I basically click and drag, and shifted all this little bit down because I obviously need another label, which is gonna be called, which is gonna be the title label, called order form. And I need a few more labels called cases entered, and total price. Okay, and now here would be some blank labels. Okay, so by blank label I mean that first I should turn off the auto size property so that once I make it blank it doesn't like disappear. So, and after the auto size property is done, I need to add some border, make it fixed single, so you'll have a single border, and make the text, which is here, to empty, and just copy paste one. Now the book also says to have these middle center aligned, so the text align would be, this is top left, this is middle center, similarly to here, middle center. Okay, so let me make this bigger. So I have to change the font. So ideally it should be Sego UI, but I'm not changing the font. You can go here and change the font type. I'm just making this bigger and bold, so that looks like this. And now let me organize this. So let's make them aligned. So I basically hit one and then press Control and clicked these and go to format and then align their lefts. They were mostly aligned, and similarly aligned all these. Format align their lefts. Now I can make this one a little bit bigger, and to make these the same size, same thing, click and then Control then click, and format, make sense size both. And similar to here, I want these to be same size, so oops, I want these to be much smaller. Oh no, not really. This is gonna be smaller than this one, because this is just 2 letters and this is gonna be like 5 letters mostly. So after this has been aligned, this part looks pretty good now. Now this is kind of aligned. These can be short, and this is aligned, and I can make these this and that same size. Yeah, and this and that aligned. Okay. Okay, also, I mean, should have done this also. So again, aligning these lefts and aligning everything. So now everything is pretty much formatted here, and you have your freedom in how you want to format it, what size and stuff like that. And now we have to add some buttons. As you can see in the picture, there are 4 buttons. So button 1, and then just gonna control and paste button 2, button 3, button 4. Okay. So let's make this button a little bit wider, and then format so that every one of them is the same size. And let's bring them closer and have them have equal spacing, vertical spacing make equal. And then I guess I need to shift it a little bit. This looks pretty good. Now we need to name each of these forms so that we can write codes and stuff like that. So starting from here, the name for this one, this text box is going to be name text box. Name text box, then similarly address, city, state, zip, and for the state text box you need to have the character casing to be capital, so this should be upper, and max length should be 2, because you know 2 capital letters is what's the US system is for states. And then this is named standard text box. Then is legal, as you might have guessed by now. Okay. And these buttons are also need to be changed. So this is called the calc button, and its name is, or its text is supposed to show calculate order. And now we need to put the access key, so this is gonna be the access key, so that C is underlined. Similarly, this is called print button, as should be print order with the access key, and print order. This is the clear order or clear button. And the access keys at the R position. Finally, the exit button. With the access key at X. Alright, so I think the design is complete. Now also these need to be these need to have a name other than this label 11 name, because ideally once we know our maths and stuff, how we can put numbers here or like add this and multiply stuff, then the value here is going to change. For these labels it doesn't matter, you can have any name, but since you'll be writing code with the label names, then so you need to have a specific name for these two labels. So the book says this label 11 should be total cases label, and its alignment should be middle center, which I think already did. Similarly, this is also middle center alignment, and it's called total price label. Okay, and I think those are all the oh, I forgot the access keys for these. So N A Y D Z S L and these don't have access keys because you're not gonna these don't accept inputs. So I think everything has an access key now. Let's do the tab order for here. So view tab order, you see 0 1 2 this. Okay, so this should be no 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 no. Let's escape and then go back. This is 0 1 2 3. No, this is not how you do it, sorry. Okay, so the way you do it is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, then 14 15 16 17, and the rest will just skip. So with that you save, and then the finally should be just have to write some code here, very basic. For the exit button, just when we click it, it should close, the form should close, so meet_close. And for now we are ignoring the calculate order because we don't know the how to do maths in Visual Basic, so we need to print stuff. So how you print is using this kind of code. Before writing the code for the print, what you need to do is go to the Visual Basic Power Packs, drag a print form control here, and you see it will go to the container. So it's like in the background with print form 1. You can change its name to print form, and now you can write a few lines of codes, and the code goes like this. So print form dot print action is equals to printing dot print action dot print to preview, print form dot print, and that should be it. So basically this is saying that open the print preview dialog box, and from there you can hit the print button, and that should work. So I think I have done everything here, so let me see if that's okay. Yeah. So I forgot one thing. So I need to clear everything with the clear button. So for that, basically clear button, click, and every text box should be cleared once I hit that. So I will do this for every text box, which is, so let's start with the first text box. It will be let's say the name text box. The text in the name text box should be quote, and that basically clears it. So if I copy paste this for all the text boxes, let's see, there's name, there's address, there's city, then state, zip, and there's think there's two more, standard and legal. Another thing, this calculate order button should be the accept button or the default button. So going to the main form, accept button should be calc button, and also the exit button or escape button, I think. So the cancel button should be the exit button. And I think those are all the properties that I needed. And if I again start it, so if I type something, clear, everything clears. This is by default the calculate button. If I type something and hit print, then it automatically opens up the print preview, and there was already a print. So this is basically it, guys. This is a tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helps with the assignment I'm going to give you pretty soon.